Let's see. Well, Numis won last race, right? But forever.
Yeah. Newman's won last race, so Barry got to come out, man. He got to come out.
Right. He's gonna have to come out swinging Moto 3
He has to.
forever.
Let's see.
Has to.
I'm on
Look,
Barry
Barry.
right now. He cuts to
He
the
gets a whole
inside.
shot. Faded is gonna get the whole shot.
Mm.
Oh, and then Numis runs in the back of him and gets shuffled back a little bit, but he was able to keep it up to speed and was in second, forever in third. Ooh, who's
Whew.
that?
I think that was
Donald
faded.
coming in
Yeah.
heavy. Ends up knocking Faded out and bunching up those top few riders trying to hit that inside.
We got Newman,
And Donald,
Damo, Forever, Scary Barry, Tracy, all in your top five right now. Crypt Keeper on the outside looking in. Take it back away, Andy.
no, yeah, what I was saying is that Damo's just implanted himself into the top two for that first part of the laps, and that kind of pushed everyone back a little bit. But Numis, since he was already in the lead before Damo jumped in there, got a little bit of a comfort gap just to start this moto. Forever's going to find himself back up into second, but Barry isn't going to make it easy for him. Tries to take the inside, doesn't quite get far enough in. But Damo's going to shift back into round off the top five. Keep a speed right behind him in sixth with Trey.
7, Faded in 8th, Puffer in 9th, Kuno in 10th, Deputy Dab in 11th, and start running it up in 12th right now.
Not quite the start to the moto score was probably hoping for here. Got was in sixth in that nice moto until the very end. This one he's gonna have to see if he can just make his way back up through the field.
Yeah.
He has plenty of time for this moto.
Track isn't too beat up yet.
Right, and this kind of looked like what happened in our moto ended up getting so spread out, which was the opposite of the second moto that we had.
Yeah.
Where the track was real beat down, but we were all so far with each other, we just kind of locked into where we were. But they look like they're starting to separate their own little.
That's what I was just gonna say. It looks like the top 4 right now is gonna try to sneak away from Damo, but he has a pack of 2 riders, right? Well, pack of 3 riders now behind him. Well, 4, I should say. And then you got Pelfrey. Well, who is that? Kuno on the outside looking in 11th right now. And then you got Skirt trying to play catch up. I think Skirt can do it. I mean, I think the deform shouldn't be a problem. I didn't really see where he placed that at the start. But he's like you said, he has a lot of time. Skirt just probably needs to just drop the hammer down now while he's about how far are you from Kuno? He's about 3 seconds from Kuno. Numis up front. Forever messing up the rhythm section just a little bit. Crypt Keeper messing it up as well. Barry, is he going to get a 2-for-1 if he plays his cards right? He does. Pushing Crypt Keeper out the way. Crypt Keeper getting reset, falling back down to 4th. Damo up to 5th. Deputy Dabs right behind Damo, trying to pressure Damo. Deputy Dabs is going to go to the inside. Damo's going to go wide. Not enough, but Tate will T for speed coming up on Deputy Dabs. Not enough over the triple. Deputy Dabs on that HRC Honda. He's just I don't know. He's like, and I hate to say it because I'm actually a fan of Deputy Dabs, but he's really like a hit and miss on some of these tracks. Some of these tracks you'll see him up front. Some of the tracks he'll struggle a bit. But I think it's more about how much seat time he has on each track. So as you can see, he just made like 2 pass right there trying to work on Crip. I don't know. I just feel like he's a more than capable rider of being up there on the tracks when he's not. As he gets into 4th, Forever down to 3rd, Scary Barry in 2nd. Numis has a 4-second lead over Barry, running a 44.90, but he falls. That's going to allow Barry to catch up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, but Barry's going to try to keep the pressure on. Weird. But
Barry, go ahead, hit me.
Forever isn't right too far behind him anymore. So you can still see, you actually see Newman still going around that big sweeper turn. Ooh, as he's going to get the quad. Quad is very, doesn't look like he's going to get the line he wanted to do.
See, Forever's looking real. Not to cut you off. Go ahead. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Forever's looking pretty solid, like he has been all season. Hold on, I'm trying to see where he's trying to go. He's trying to work on Barry, but it seems like Barry has a good a judgment of where Forever wants to go. As you can see, like right there, he tries to get in front of him. Forever switches up the line. Let's see if that line works out for him. It has not worked out for Kuno all night, and it doesn't work out for him. But it gets alongside of Barry. But going to take the same line. They're going to quad.
As Loomis is
quad out.
The line that he wanted to, so they're going to explode up right on the back of him also.
Man, if you're Forever and you know, like, I'm stuck behind Barry, well, like what do you do? You know, I mean, like, cause not like that. Forever's in a title fight just as well as Barry is. Like what do you do in that situation? You don't want to try to battle Barry too much and then lose pace as Barry messes up. So, I mean, my question just answered itself. Just wait for the mistake to happen. Force your opponent into a mistake. It's Deputy Dab just sitting comfortably in fourth. Tate moved up to fifth. Damo in sixth. The Geico Honda teammates looking like a McDonald's employee, but I like it. Traski has moved up to seventh over Kuno. Kuno's in eighth, but Kuno's moving up to seventh. He's taking that line again. He
that line and he messes up a little bit.
Oh, he gets reset. Falling back to almost ninth. Crib Keeper fell back a lot. I don't know what happened. He was up there in the top five, even the top four earlier in this third main here. Now he's back battling in ninth with Faded in 10th, Hellfred in 11th, and Scourge still trying to bring up that end bar right now and just try to catch up. Maybe it's something wrong with Suzuki. Newman's in first. Forever's right there. Let's get back up to the front. That's what the people really came to see. Oh, Newman's with a mess up, and he goes down, allowing Forever to just get the pass clean. But where's Barry? Barry's right there.
Back a little bit. He's still in third, but he ended up losing the front two there for a little bit. Now that was his mistake, they able to catch back into the back foot, but he was just slowly drifting back, and Deputy just ended up latching onto him and started racing a little bit backwards. But Deputy, as we were saying earlier, sometimes, depending on his time usually.
Man, I feel like Deputy's feeling it right now, man. I feel like if he can just ride his own race right now, and not to cut you off, but and just not focus on Barry, you know what I mean? And just focus on his own race. Yeah.
But yeah, no, he just needs to keep focusing on his race. And kind of what I was saying was, with him having more seat time, he usually ends up having a better result for the track. With it being a Triple Crown, he's had a couple more races and kind of got used to it. Now has some pace. Now it seems like he's finally found his rhythm here for the last race.
Man, he found his rhythm. Now that he's done, Forever has taken the lead. Still has the lead over Newman with about a 2-second gap, second and a half. Scary Barry 5 seconds back. Deputy is working on Scary Barry, and at this point in the championship, this is not where Barry wants to be at. Because right now, his back is against those ropes. Newman and Forever aren't letting up. Because I'm not gonna lie, if we go way back to A1 or even before A1, I mean, Barry was a title pick. Kuno was, and now it seems like yes, Barry is still a title pick, but I don't know. I feel like he might be getting lost in the sauce. And and I'm not trying to call him out like a Ken Roxon, like, oh, he doesn't have that second half of the season push, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm used to seeing more from Barry, and I feel like he's not laying it all on the table like he should be right now, because we're round 14. We only have 3 rounds left after this, and like if it's not a time to strike, now is the time.
Right. No, I think like you said, dude, beginning of the season, he was on front all the time, and obviously he was kind of like he's still getting his podiums here and there, but it feels like he's kind of struggling to hold on to it. But I think it's the rest of the field just kind of got up to the pace now that the game. I mean, the game's been out for a while, and people are finally starting to like hit the rhythm, so the skill gap isn't as big for the people who have been putting in the time
That's
as
very
it used
true.
to be. So we're all kind of getting about the same pace. So it's just making it a little more difficult for Barry to try to hold on to these guys. Same, as I was saying, for Kuno, who are champion the next year.
And speaking of Kuno, I just went back to him. He's battling for ninth right now with Faded on that Geico Honda. Kuno being on that Red Bull KTM. A lot of people are speculating, are we going to see him at Fox? And the answer is, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to hang up the boots after Salt Lake, or is he going to continue for the Pro Motocross outdoor season. But right now, nobody's really behind him to catch up to him. But he took that line a little bit smoother. But I feel like if he would just take that line that the rest of the guys are taking, he could catch up, because right now he has some competition right in front of him. He has Faded, he has Crip, he has Tate, and Damo not too far ahead, and Tracy with a top 5, not bad. Back to Kuno though, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just think he needs to get off that KTM. I know we seen him on the Yamaha for Daytona. It wasn't for him. I honestly feel like he needs to go back on that Honda, or if something else presents itself to his door, maybe take it just for the outdoor season and try to go out on top, man, because this is not a retirement tour that you would want as Faded goes down, allowing Crip and Kuno to get by. Kuno taking that line, and it's like I just said, it's not, he's I don't know, maybe he's tapping on the brakes and he has his brakes on hard 3 or hard 2 and it's just stopping all his momentum, but he needs to change something going into that section, because that's the only part that's really killing his time more than a second.
Right.
That falls back to 10.
If he ain't anything, he's stubborn about wanting to take that upside line there.
Yeah, and we talk about. Go ahead.
But he's fast enough, like on the other parts of the track. He just switched up to do that inside. He didn't have a chance to even catch all the way up, back up to like Duckmo with Tate.
Yeah.
But
he
just yo-yos taking that outside line.
He just took it again, and you see how they. See, this time he got a little better line. He wasn't as slow. He's able to stay on the heel of them. But staying on the heel of them isn't going to get you past them. What Kuno needs to do is adapt. And, you know, I don't know. I haven't really talked to KTM lately, but I don't know if it's the chassis or what, but he needs to execute, because he has Crip, who's second in points right now, and Tate, who's about within the top 10 in points right there, and Kuno's I would say about 9th, 10th in points right now as they go into their last lap. Let's go back up to the front. I don't want to miss this again. Who's up front? Forever's up front.
For Forever, so he earned this one, and he's going to end up going to get the overall.
Yeah, he is.
1-2-1. We'll just see what the points shape out for Numis later. But he's going to end up, for the motos he was here, to go up 1-2. Barry,
there you go,
coming in third in this one, which means he goes 3-4-3.
Yeah. Not too bad, but not what Barry wanted. Deputy Dav holding down 4th very well, and Tracy running up that top 5, well deserved with the old school Deacon kit. I like it. And we have Tate, came up from 6th, was that 10th at one point. So I didn't put it to all riders. My bad about that, guys. Damo, Crypt in 8th, Faded in 9th, Kuno in 10th. Pelfrey in 11th.
Anybody get lapped in?
No.
We're all going to finish anyway. It's going to work out.
Let's go. And that was it. Thank you for watching.
Wow, that means they were all within a minute. Nobody got lapped that photo, which is actually pretty impressive.
No, not at all, man. Not at all. This is great racing, man. Join back with us next week. We're going to be in Philly. We're going to be in Philly. I actually had a typo. We were supposed to be in Philly this week, but I had a typo on the schedule. So we're in Philly next week, and we'll see you guys.